Hey there, you guys. Okay, so I just tried doing a live broadcast, and for whatever reason, I don't have reception in my bathroom, which is new and unusual. But so anyway, I have my makeup on already. I'm going to show you guys a tutorial using the two new eye quad, or they're 5 colors, so quints, I guess. I'm not really sure. But this one is Rose. I said it, Rose something and Smoky. Simply Smoky, and they're both beautiful. And so I'm gonna just do my makeup, my eye makeup and color makeup. I have my skincare on, I have my foundation on. I just put my eye primer on, you guys. This is an awesome product. It helps keep your eye makeup, any like mineral colors, just to blend beautifully, but also to kind of really have everything stay on all day long, all night long. I mean, it's just amazing product, and it keeps everything smooth and not creasing and all that kind of stuff, if that's one of the issues that you have. I have my little mirror here so that I can see what I'm doing. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to do on my eyes, you guys, is I'm going to use this center color as my highlighter and on my lid. All right, so my eye shape, it's a little bit of a combo. As I've gotten a little bit older, my eye is starting to hood a little bit, which is typically a normal thing to happen. I'm a little deep set in the center here, and then my eyes are also kind of droopy on the outside. So I'm going to place this all over my lid and all up underneath my brow, just a little bit. And so one of the things as I'm doing this, you know, one of the things I teach is how to put makeup on for your actual eye shape, because not everybody has the same eye shape, and if you don't have my eye shape, then you might not put it on exactly how I'm doing it, but I can help you with that. So, and it doesn't matter if you live close or far, because guess what? There's Skype, which I really don't use very much, but I use Zoom, which is great, and other ways. So I can send you samples, I can walk you through the whole thing, I can demonstrate with myself to show you how to do things, and it's really fun. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, and I use my eye color brush, by the way, for that first step. So the second step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean brush, and I think I'm going to do a little bit lighter today, and I'm going to do this color here. Okay, this one's a little more purpley, this one's a little more pink. So I'm going to do this color with a eye crease brush, and I'm just going to go right in my crease. Do you see why I'm doing that? Right here. And if you notice, I started in the center, and then I'm kind of going back and forth like windshield washer, but I'm not. There's a line that you don't cross, and that is from the corner of your nose to the outside corner of your eyes to your brow. That's a line that the color you don't want it to go past. I call it the no-fly zone, the no-fly color zone. Okay, and then I'm just kind of bringing it down along that line towards my lid. So it's sort of like it's really just a crease color, but I just went ahead at this tail end and just bring it down to the lash to kind of create that line. Okay?
So blending is great. You just want to keep blending and blending and blending and blending. But you see, so far that's what I've got, okay? So right there you can see the differences. Bam.
I start in the center and I take it out because the first place you put it is the heaviest concentration, then you're blending it. So you don't want to start here, especially if you're deep set, because now you don't want dark colors in the center of your eyes. So you kind of want to make that be a lighter feather in. All right, and come and do the other side. Again, starting kind of in the center. And you'll notice too, with my eyes open, I can see it. I'm doing my crease, and so a lot of people make the mistake of going down on their lid for their crease, and then when they open their eyes, they don't see anything. You actually could do your crease makeup with your eyes even open. So you kind of want to put it with your eyes open so you can kind of see right there, okay, that edge. It's kind of like the edge of your eyeball, but if you're hooded, you actually would take your crease color up a little higher, because one of the things hooded people have is all this skin. If you ever see pictures with people and you see all this flesh because they wear light highlighter colors with frost or shimmer, and you see it, and all you can see is a little eyeball down here and a whole bunch of skin there. That's all this flesh. That's our hooded eye people wearing highlighter in the wrong place. Hooded eyes should only have highlighter very tiny bit underneath their underneath their eyebrow, to pop that little brow there. But the rest of this really should be like a skin tone. Now I'm doing a pinky kind of color, but hazelnut that we have, driftwood, a matte, more of a skin tony kind of color would be the best thing to put. And you kind of go higher up for those people who have hooded eyes, because that way it kind of helps to push that in, and then you're going to pop the brow with the highlighter just at the top there. So I'm going to deepen out the edge, outside corners of my eyes, And I'm going to use my smudger brush for that. And this is what the smudger brush looks like, the tip of it. It's kind of like a dense, thick, but short bristled, but hair. It's real hair. So it's going to really grab some color. You can actually place it where you want it, the actual color, so that you're not getting, it's not too loose, because this is more dense. So what I'm going to do is, for me, this is not where you're going to do windshield washer. Okay, so I'm going to place it here in this outside corner. Put my light back on. Outside corner, and then just in a little bit. We're just going to do like this outer triangle of my eye, and it's just going to get a little added dimension. So this, I'll show you in a second, the color. And see, I'm just sort of placing it right now. See how I just sort of placed it? The color I'm doing, you guys, is this really deep, dark plum. It's really pretty. Okay. And I'm just kind of placing it right here, just like this. You guys see? Okay. But then I'm going to take my eye crease brush, clean, okay, fluffy. I don't know if you can see it. I call this my Luminaire brush. It's kind of like looks like a Luminaire candle on the end. It's great for blending. And so what you're going to do is just circular, kind of little soft circular motions, because again, you don't want to do windshield wiper and have it go past that, especially if you have droopy eyes, because you're going to bring the eye down, and you don't want to do that. We want to lift it, right? So we want to end, I would say, with a happy face. That way we don't look sad and tired. All right. So we're just doing like little circular motions to make it really soft, and every line kind of blends. It doesn't, you don't see distinct lines. Okay. Now this smoky rose palette, that's not what it's called, it's the rose one, is beautiful. And what I love about it is it's more matte. It's like a suede matte. So it's not like dull, dry matte. It's a suede matte, and it's just beautiful, and it blends super easy. Sorry if you can tell, there is a little bit of difference. I have a little more depth and dimension on this side than I do on this side. And so that's what it's just a little interest, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna come back over on this side. I'm gonna do it in my mirror. Okay, so you see that's really pretty by itself, just like that. Okay, so today I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do gray. I've got Steely eyeliner, okay, and our eyeliners are really cool, you guys, because the brush, the tip of the cap, not brush, the tip of the cap, you can actually use a sharpener, okay, so you can actually like sharpen it, because I like to, for this particular look, I'm gonna do like a little bit of an extra, I want a little bit more of a point, okay. And so I'm gonna start in the outside order eye and go in, and I'm gonna start with me, because I'm droopy, I'm gonna start a little bit higher. I'm not going to start down here. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to kind of create this illusion that my eye ends higher than lower. All right. And I'm going to kind of go in and just go like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Goodness gracious. Light. Stay on. Okay. All right. And so one of the really neat things about our eyeliners, you guys, is they're waterproof. They're amazing. They're super creamy and easy to put on. And they set in about 12 seconds. So I'm going to take that smudger brush, and I'm going to go over it, and I'm just going to soften the edge. So this is awesome if you're not very good at lining and you feel like it's not perfect. It just softens everything so it looks perfect. You can also take the eyeliner brush that's on the other end of our mascara and eyebrow brush, and you can do a skinnier line with it, which is also cool. And notice what I do in the outside, I can actually take this and bring it, the extra that's on here, from smudging it, and I can bring it in the outside corner, and I notice I'm brushing up. So I'm making my lower lid meet the line, and I'm brushing this one out, and I can take it underneath, just to give me a little bit of color. So, so it's not like I've lined it underneath my eyes, but it gives me a little dimension. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in, and I think I'm going to try this color, this one down here. I haven't used him yet, so I'm going to use her right there. And I just put a little bit on my smudger brush, and I'm just going to go right back over that kind of gray eyeliner line that I just did. Because the cool thing about our liners is we only have 3 colors, but there's a reason for that, because you can create any color you want And I'm bringing the extra down below. You can create any color you want by putting a mineral powder eye color right over the top of the liner. So we have a black pencil liner. We also have a deep brown. And then we have this steely gray color. And you really, you can make the cobalt blue, the electric blue that we used to have in the 80s. You can make that just by putting a little bit of the peacock over the top of it. Or the azure, you can make it lighter, shimmery, whatever. It's really fun. So this is what I have in my eyes so far. I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to show you guys the difference because eyebrows make such a difference. And I have dark eyebrows, so you might think, oh, she doesn't need eyebrows, it doesn't make a difference. Wait till you see this. So we've got this eyebrow pencil, also waterproof. And you actually can line your eyes with, not your eyes, but your brows. You can actually use brow pencil. You can use eyeshadow. You can use a combination. If you've got like red hair or fair, really fair, I can show you how to do eyebrow tinting using eyeshadow and our brow gel. Okay, so I'm just going to use a spoolie, and you see I put that on, and I'm just going to use a spoolie to kind of blend it out so that it doesn't look quite so drawn on. We want it to look natural, like I woke up like this. Okay. All right, now can you see the difference with these? And I don't even have mascara on yet. Can you see that? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? And you know, I already have dark hair, but a little. Okay, I'm back. Hey. Okay, so the last thing I was doing before I was interrupted was I was just doing my eyebrows. I showed you guys how it looked with the one versus the other. Okay, so last thing we have to do now is just mascara on the eyes. Okay. So this, what I'm using right now is the Lash Intensity, which is fantastic. Super awesome mascara. It's actually got 4 sides to the wand. We have a patent on this wand. In fact, so the first side, I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so short bristles, and then you do a quarter turn, it's longer bristles, and then another turn, it's more different bristles, and then longer bristles. And so basically the short ones, you're depositing all of the product down at the root. Okay, then you just do a quarter turn and you just keep putting it on. It's pretty amazing. It pulls it all through. And this will actually thicken your lashes 200%. Do another quarter turn. Notice I don't have to keep going into the tube. And another quarter turn. And it lengthens 84%. And so I have decently thick lashes, but they're kind of short. And so this really like thickens and lengthens. Okay, it's like just awesome. And you know, you can do multiple coats if you want to. You really don't need to though, but you could if you wanted to. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other eye. Again, I work with the short bristles. And there's actually a little embossed Mary Kay, so I put my thumb there and that's how I know.
Which side am I on? So I'm just putting this on. And quarter turn rotation. Another quarter turn. And another quarter turn. Okay, then.
And then what I like to do, because of my droopy eye in the end, not that, I like to use either Lash or the Ultimate Mascara or the Love Lash Mascara. This one, the Ultimate has a football wand. This used to be our big daddy of mascara, but I like to use this in the outside corner because I have actually some really long lashes in that lower little droopy area of my eye. And if I can bring them out with the point of this, because the other one is really fluffy, so it's sort of hard without making a mess for me to get in my corner little droopy area there. And I'll also go in the little fine ones in the inside corner here, and then just run it through. And then I like to do my lowers with this as well. How you guys look? Okay, so there we go. That's the eyes, all done with that. And all I'm going to do now, you guys, is just add a little bit of cheek color. And I'm just going to do my, I'm just going to do Sunny Spice. And I'm just going to put it, you know, in my cheek area. Like so. There's also a no-fly zone for cheeks. So I'm going to do like that. And I'm gonna use one of our, I still have some of these, you guys. This is awesome. This is our, I don't know if this is kind. This is a pinky one. But these are baked cheek colors, baked mineral cheek colors. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on, and then I'm just gonna kind of dab my apple and bring it back. And really the no-fly zone is the center of your eye. You don't want any color kind of in here. So it's like just kind of like the apple, and I'm just gonna kind of brush it back. Just adds like a little pop. Can you see the difference? And on this side, same thing. Got like mirrors all over the place. Okay. Okay, so that's just like, and it's really cool because it's got a tiny bit of shimmer in it. I love these. I still have a few of these. These were limited edition, and they were just from this last collection. And $1 goes to the Mary Kay Foundation for everyone that's sold. So if you want any of these, let me know. I have some. But okay, Rose Nude. Okay, so I used 4 of these colors. I use this to line over the steely. I use this one in my crease. I use this one in the outer to accent, and I use that as my highlighter. One other thing you can do too while we're at it is we can go back over with the highlighter. When you have contrast, that really helps things to pop. And you can just take a clean brush and just kind of blend, so it kind of blends in. But you don't want to like get rid of your outside crease or the outside accent colors. And then the last thing I'm going to do is my lips. I'm just going to put my lip primer on, which I cannot live without this product. This product is one of my favorite products of all time. And it creates this great, it's a primer for your lips, so it creates this great base. And if you have any problems with bleeding, lipstick feathering or bleeding, keeps it locked in place, doesn't do that. It also creates a great smooth finish for your lips. And I'm going to put a little bit of lip liner on. I have no idea what color this is, but it just looks right. This is Rose, okay. So the color I'm going to use today is our Rose. It's from our new fall collection as well. And this is our Rose blush. And this is one of our lip suedes. Again, this fall line, the colors are the suede, the texture of them is amazing. So this is super long lasting. So I have Rose lip liner on. I kind of filled in my lips a little bit. So I'm going to use this shade, and I'm just going to put it on. It's really creamy and soft, but it's a matte as well. It's like a matte suede. So it goes on really soft and creamy, but then it's going to have that staying power that mattes have. A really great trick that I learned from Roya Mattis is to, after you put this on, take a darker liner, okay, and you're just going to go around the edge.
Darker, so this is plum. And just going to go around the edge.
It kind of defines the lip, really kind of makes it defined. And then I'm going to put a little gloss. And if you do it just on the center, not that I need to have bigger lips, but it makes it a little more pouty. Okay, so that is my fall tutorial on this particular look. I'll do another one with the smoky eye one a little bit later. But anyway, this is it. Hope you enjoyed.